The very latest on the deadly plane crash in Washington, D.C. A live look now at the crash site. Last night, an American Airlines plane and a Blackhawk helicopter collided just outside of Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. First responders spent all night at the scene searching the Potomac River for the bodies of the 64 people who were on the plane and 3 people who were on board the helicopter. ABC News says dive teams have now given up searching for the day because they've recovered all the bodies they can without moving parts of the plane. About 40 bodies have been recovered so far, including at least one of the soldiers from the Army helicopter.
Washington Reagan National Airport is back open as investigators start to try to figure out what caused the crash. ABC's Christian Cordero has the latest from Arlington.
Today, in frigid water and with planes flying overhead, officials in the nation's capital are searching for answers.
We will look at all the humans that were involved in this accident. Again, we will look at the aircraft, we will look at the helicopter, we will look at the environment in which they were operating in.
This video shows the helicopter crashing into the passenger jet around 8:45 last night. Another angle in this EarthCam video. Everyone on board American Airlines Flight 5342 and the Army Blackhawk helicopter are presumed dead. The American jet from Wichita, Kansas cleared for landing after a last-minute but routine runway change. The Army helicopter on its usual path for standard night training. Audio from air traffic control reveals the military pilot acknowledged he saw the jet approaching the runway.
This club has an aircraft inside precision separation.
Among the questions, why didn't the helicopter change course?
The helicopter said, "We see it and we accept visual separation," meaning that the Blackhawk crew says we will stay away from that helicopter.
President Trump today seeming to agree.
The helicopter obviously was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He then speculated, without providing evidence, the crash was a result of his predecessor's diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, initiatives involving air traffic controllers.
Are you saying this crash was somehow caused and the result of diversity hiring? And what evidence have you seen to support these claims?
It just could have been. We have a high standard. These are various very powerful tests that we put to use, and they were terminated by Biden. And Biden went by a standard that's the exact opposite. So we don't know.
The NTSB says it plans to release its preliminary report within 30 days. A final report will be released when they have completed the investigation. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Arlington, Virginia.
Last night's crash is the deadliest U.S. airline disaster in more than 15 years.
The last commercial plane crash on U.S. soil was in February of 2009. Back in 2009, a Colgan flight from Newark, New Jersey to Buffalo, New York crashed into a house about 5 miles from the Buffalo airport. That crash killed all 49 people on board the plane and a man on the ground. According to the FAA, that crash was caused by an aerodynamic stall, which happens when a plane slows to the point where it can't stay in the air.